So we're just coming into Bazentin-le-Petit village from Pozières, just past the Nine Brave Men Memorial, and we're just coming up to the main military cemetery, which appears on the left-hand side on the video. Doing battlefield research on a motorbike is a very unique way of experiencing the battlefields. I'm able to take quite a lot of kit with me. There's cameras and equipment to write notes and take some measurements as well on the bike, and you can get right into the locations very easily, much more straightforward than in a car. Just passing the church there in Bazentin-le-Petit, we're just turning into the Ruler Mark, about to go downhill towards the jumping off point from the 14th of July 1916. On the right of the picture, you just pass the main communal cemetery in Bazentin-le-Petit. So this was the main road up which the British attacked at 3:25 AM on the 14th of July, and it's actually a reasonable downhill slope from this point. So fighting up and over the ridge was very challenging. Obviously the buildings were built after the war. There aren't any original buildings left, even the foundations. There are a couple of cellars left, which I include in the book, but very little original building work. Just about to turn left as I ride the bike. This will take us on to the main Contalmaison to Longueval Road, pretty much along the line from the British attacking on that 14th of July. Just where the sign is there, that was the limit of the trenches on the 14th. So as you can see, the British were fighting uphill at all points. On the left-hand side of the video, just coming up, is the muster point from the cavalry charge on the afternoon of the 14th. As you can see from the topography, there's quite a wide sweep up from left to right, and obviously from right to left as well. It wasn't easy ground to attack over. It wasn't absolutely flat, but certainly wasn't hilly. Just past Crucifix Corner there, which has an original crucifix that survived the battle and survived the war. So just on the road, looking back towards Contalmaison, we're riding off towards Longueval, and we're going to be stopping at Caterpillar Valley. But this scene here, this is where the cavalry were charging. These trees here mark the point where A and B Squadron crossed what was the old trackway and swept up towards Highwood. Highwood is off towards the right-hand side of the picture, up on the hill about a mile away, and is the subject of another film. And we're just turning now towards Longueval, and you can see we're starting to rise uphill slightly from where we started from, and it's about 70 feet height, just high enough I think to change the trajectory of the shells that were coming over, and some of the British shells were skimming this road as they were coming over from Montauban. It's not necessarily particularly hilly in this area, but hilly enough to hinder good artillery fire and also prevent the British from attacking. So you can see the wide sweep to the right. That's where the cavalry were attacking. Just arrived at Caterpillar Valley. Caterpillar Valley starts around about here, just on the right hand side, little dip in the road, and that's where the battlefield lies.